I'm done. Cancer-free, officially. I've had my reconstructive surgery. I personally opted out of radiation. That was my personal decision based off of the increase in my survivability that it would provide. So I'm done. 5 years of ovarian suppression and meds to keep my hormone levels low so that I hopefully don't regrow another tumor. But I'm done. Holy crap. So chemo, if you're premenopausal and you're a woman, expect hot flashes and night sweats. And now I've started on the lovely medications that will keep that going for the next 5 years. Woohoo! But I'm done. I'm cancer free. There's so much to be thankful for. I don't even know what to say. When you're in the middle of chemo, it can seem like your world, everything is upheaval. You don't know what to expect, but it will end. I had a super short chemo cycle. I'm super lucky. Maybe your chemo cycle's longer. The symptoms suck. Chemo is, let's be honest, it's poison. But your approach to chemo can make all of the difference in the world. It can have a positive impact on your health. Maybe if you're like me, it can help make you cancer free, even for a little bit. But maybe you've got mets. Maybe your cancer is too far progressed, and your attitude, the way that you approach this dragon is everything. People are watching you, even if you don't realize it. And your unwillingness to just lie down and let this take you, people see that. So to those of you, my friends, my family, my loved ones, my people, thank you so much for all of the support, the cards, the letters, the notes, the Facebook posts, the care packages, the financial support. Cancer is a killer, man, on a physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial health. It's awful. And if you're willing to stick with somebody and tell them you love them and support them and be their person, then you're the bomb. And to those of you who are going through something similar, who are maybe wondering why other people aren't reaching out, aren't expressing their feelings, aren't telling you they love you, pardon my French, but F them. You've invested way too much time into your own personal health and well-being and beating this freaking thing called cancer to let any one person negatively impact your life. If I've learned anything through this whole journey, it's that positivity makes all of the difference in the world. The entire reason that I'm making these videos is because I am the classic person who puts up the facade. I want people to think that I'm fine, that everything's great, that I'm just like everybody else. But the facade exists for everybody, and it exists in cancer as well. And the truth of the matter is there's side effects that you have to deal with. And for those of us who try and keep our personal pains kept inside and away from public view, I think sometimes you just need a little personal validation that the shittiness, again, pardon my French, that you're feeling is totally normal. That's why I made these. I felt like I needed to document the negative, but in actuality, it just really helped me realize I overcame a lot. I might have had a short chemo course. I might have caught my cancer early, but I overcame a lot, and I have a lot to be proud of, and I need to start valuing myself as highly as I value all of the people that I love. So cancer does teach you some lessons, and if you're lucky enough, like I am, to have come out the other side and at least have a little bit of time left, because we never know what the future holds. Take life by the reins. Life is too short to be unhappy. Screw the people that don't like you. Screw the jobs that aren't working for you. Screw it all. Just be happy. Live your life to the fullest. If you go out happy, you've won, no matter what. So, as a quick update, I have, it's really, really, really hard to see on video. I have just the slightest bit, like maybe 2 millimeters, of a thin coating of hair that covers my entire head. I managed to keep my eyebrows, but I lost all of my eyelashes, so I am working on mastering the art of the falsies. My fingernails are trying to fall off, so I have painted them, trying to hide how ugly they are because they are starting to lift off the nail bed, which is apparently the last little lasting effect of chemo that I get to deal with. But fingernails versus cancer. Cancer puts you in check. It tests your personal views of yourself, how every validation you've ever had is negated and thrown out the window as soon as you get that diagnosis and you start treatment, and everything changes. Your best features are gone. Everything that you valued about yourself somehow is out the window. But cancer also teaches you that you are so much more than the way that you look. Your boobs, your hair, they really don't mean that much in the long run. What matters is what you show people, what you're willing to give people, and love, companionship, and happiness. I hope that me being honest about some of the negative experiences I had through my chemo course was helpful to somebody. If it was helpful to one person, this was all worth it. But I really, really, really want to say thank you to everybody that has reached out to me through this whole experience. If I don't know how it, and I'm not trying to get political here. I don't know how anybody with my diagnosis makes it without the support system and the resources that I have. There's so many people out there that fall in that bubble. They don't quite qualify for Medicaid, but they can't afford to get insurance on the marketplace, and they don't get insurance through their work. I don't know. I'm literally facing, after a lot of financial support, thousands of dollars in medical bills. plus the next 5 years of meds. How does somebody do this? 2 surgeries, chemo, potentially a way worse chemo infusion, maybe radiation, without the help that I have. My heart breaks for people. Be kind to one another. Be happy, dance, sing, laugh. Do the things that make you feel good. Because life's too short. Life's too short to be upset, to be sad. Let your grudges go. Just live in the moment and be so happy to be here because you are a part of the story. If you're watching this because you have cancer and your prognosis is not as good as mine and you're like, why the heck am I watching this girl chat about, oh, her poor 4 cycles of chemo? Yes, I'm a cancer patient. Nope, I'm not terminal. And knock on wood, don't have mets yet. Every cancer story matters in the bigger cancer story. I'm not saying that as a cancer patient. I'm saying this as a researcher, as a scientist, and as a nurse. Your piece is that one, could be potentially that one piece that fits into the puzzle that helps us find that cure. So don't think that your battle doesn't matter, no matter what it is, no matter what your diagnosis, even if it's not cancer whatsoever. We're all case studies, each of us with this diagnosis. And you put all those together and all of a sudden you got some evidence. And maybe, just maybe, we can finally get to the point where people don't have to go through this. I'm happy. There's a lot of people that love me. And there's some people that don't like me that much. And to them, I say, props to you. Hope all goes well. It's all those people that love me. Mwah. Seriously. Thank you. But I beat cancer. Cancer might be a bitch, but I might be a bigger one. Life is good. Peace, love, and happiness, my friends. And F cancer.